So this altogether makes 231, which is a 3-digit number. Now we have many such numbers like 999, 436, 745. Any number we can say which is having 3 digits, it's called a 3-digit number. And any such number will have the first digit, that is 2 or any digit in the hundreds column. Then the next digit would be in the tens column, and the last digit would be in the ones column. Okay, now let's have a look at this exercise given in your book. And here we have to recognize and learn about the naming and identification of 3-digit numbers. So how do we name them, or how do we write them in an expanded form? We'll learn about all these things. So let's try learning that using this example. Find these numbers in the above chart, color them. So we have to find these numbers given, and accordingly we will color them. So let's begin. The first number over here is 140. Now if I try writing 140, that would be written as 1 and 40, so 40. This is 140, where we have 1 in the hundreds column and 40, 4 in the tens, 0 in the ones. So I can color green for 140. So here we can color 140 in green. Now the next color, the next number that they want is 202. So we have 202 over here. Now in case of 202, the 2 is in the hundreds column, we have nothing in the tens column, and then we have 2 in the ones column. So 202. The next number is 261. So we have 261 over here. We can color 261. Then the next one is 800. Now 800 we have over here. This is 800. Now the next one they are saying 300 plus 70 plus 4. Now if we try writing that all together as a number, 300 plus 70 plus 4 means we have 3. Since we have 3 hundreds, that means we have 3 in the hundreds column. Since we have 7 in the 70, we have 7 in the tens column, and since we have 4 in the ones, so we can write 4. So 374. We can color that. We can color 374. Now next one is 656. So 656 we can write 600 add 50 add 6, which means 6 in the hundreds column, 5 in the tens, and 6 again in the ones. So we can color we can color 656 over here. Now the next number is 550. We have 5, 50 and 100. Now this is written in an inverted way. Can you see they have written that as 5, add 50, add 100. Now don't get confused over here. 5 is written without any 0, which means we have 5 in the ones column. 50 has only one 0, which means we have 5 in the tens as well. And 100 has two zeros, which means we have 1 in the hundreds column. So we would write that as 155. And we have 155 over here. So these numbers are being colored green. Now let's come for the next set of numbers to be colored red. First of all, we have 54. That's very easy. We have 54 over here. Then the next one is 60. Okay, we can shade 60. Then the next one is 195. So here we have 195. Then we have 555. Then we have 642. So 642 would be, where do you find that? Is it already shaded? No, it's over here. 642. Then we have 179. So here we have 179. Then at last we have 810. So we have 810 over here. Now next comes the yellow one. So for yellow one we have 445. So 445 we have over here in yellow. Then we can shade 16. 16 is very easy. Here we have 16. Then we have 159. So 159 we have over here. Then we have 685. So here we have 685. Now the next comes 699. So here we have 699. Now 74. So this is 74 over here. And at last we have 100. We have 1 and add 90, add 1, add 80. Let's understand this one. We have we have 1, add 80, add 90, add 80. Now we have to think of how to make a number which we will be making using these three numbers. So we have to simply add them. So we have to add these three numbers. Now if we think about adding them, we can first try adding 80 and 90 together. So if we add 80 and 90 together, what do you think we would get? What is 8 add 9? 17, right? So if 8 add 9 is 17, 80 add 90 would be 170. And adding the 1 makes it 171. So this means we have 171 over here. We can shade that. Where do we find 171? Over here. So we can shade this one. So that's how we have shaded all the red, green and yellow ones with different colors and according to the names and expanded form of the numbers. Now let's move on and let's see what does our next exercise say. Okay, now this is about jumping. Now before moving ahead, let's learn a bit more about 3-digit numbers. Now let's try writing the expanded form of a few 3-digit numbers. Let's say the first number would be 200. We have 232. Now if we try writing this in expanded form, that would be 200 add 30 add 2. Now let's try writing another 3-digit number. Let's say we have 406. If I tried writing this as an expanded form, it would be 400 add 00 add 6. This is the expanded form. Let's say we have another number 137. We would write that in the expanded form as 100 add 30 add 7. This is how we write it. So these are a few the expanded notations of these numbers. Now if I try writing them in short form, let's say we have a few expanded forms and I have to write the number. Write the number by looking at the expanded form. So let's say we have a number 900 add 90 add 9. That would be written as 999. Let's say we have another number 400 add 1. That would be written as 401. If we have another number 200 add 70 add nothing, so we would write that as 270. So this is how we do such questions of writing the numbers from expanded form to the original one and from the original one to the expanded form. Now if we try writing the number names of a few numbers, 3-digit numbers. although we have already practiced one exercise that had these number names, but still we can practice it a bit more to gain clarification. So let's say we have 234. That would be written as 234. Let's say we have another number 658. So we can write that as 658. Let's say we have another number 459. So that could be written as 459. So these are the numbers that can be written as in their number names, and there are many more. We can write all the numbers in their number names. So that was a sort of practice. Now from number names, if we have to go back to the number, identify the number. So let's say we have a number 367. This can be written as 367. Let's say we have another number 442. Oh. (442). This can be written as 442. If we have another set of numbers, let's say 891. Oh. So this can be written as 891. Yes. So this was all about the number names and how to identify number names and write the number. Now let's move on and let's try learning a bit more about this. Let's move on to the next exercise and let's see what we have there. So here is the part of the story. I would have to read the other part from your book. Okay, let's read this part. Jumping animals. Gabru and Bunny. Gabru, Bunny and Taru are jumping all the way. Gabru jumps on every 7th box, Bunny on every 5th box, Taru on every 4th box. Gabru starts jumping from row 90, Bunny starts jumping from row 99, Taru starts jumping from number 106. So they all are jumping from different numbers on this number line sort of thing over here. Now further this says, he, all this jumping is tickling me. Yes, the snake is very happy. Now Bunny's 10th jump is on number Taru's 10th jump is on number. Gabru's 10th jump will be on number. Okay. So let's see over here. Now if we look at the number from where they all have started, Gabru has started from 7th, Bunny 5th and Taru 4th. Gabru starts, oh sorry, uh, Gabru starts jumping from the number 90. So we can write Gabru equals 90, and in the same way Bunny and Taru 99 and 106. So Bunny and Taru 106. Now all the three children are jumping in steps. How many steps? Gabru jumps every 7th box, Bunny every 5th and Taru every 4th. So every 7th, Bunny every 5th and Taru every 4th. Taru every 4th. This is the way they jump, right? Now here the question says Bunny's 10th jump is on the number something. So if we look at Bunny has started jumping from 99 and he is jumping in fives every time. So we'll have to calculate if on the number line that on his 10th jump he will be on which number. Now there are two ways to do this. One is the formula way, the other is the number line way. Let's first try understanding the number line way. So what we can do, we can start jumping in 5 from 99 and we can check where on the 10th jump what number is Bunny reaching. So let's start from 99. So on 99 the Bunny was. Now in the next 5 jumps he will have to add another 5 to 99, which is 104. So in his first jump Bunny will add a 5 and reach to how much? 104. Now again he'll jump one more, add a 5. This is his second jump. And this time he will reach at 104, add another 5, which is 109. Now from 109 he will add another 5 and reach till 114. From 114 he will add another 5 and reach 119, add another 5, 124, add another 5, 129. Now let's count the number of jumps he has taken to reach till 129. 1, 2. This is the third jump, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 jumps he has taken and he has reached till 129. Now we have to continue from 129. So from 129, taking another jump, another big jump in fives, we will reach to 134. Then from 134, add another 5 is 139. Add another 5 is 144. Add another 5 is 149. Now let's check how many more jumps has he taken. So till 129 is it was the sixth step. So we have 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So this is 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is the 10th jump. Now that means on the 10th jump we have to stop. Now on which number did Bunny reach when he counted his 10 jumps? He reached at the number 149. That means Bunny's 10th jump is on the number 149. Okay. Now this was the lengthy way of doing the question where we had to make this nice number line and then we have to simply jump in that many number of steps. But let's say if we had not even 10, we had 30 or 40 steps, don't you think it would be really difficult for us to count in jumps in so many steps? So to make it a bit easy, we have a formula for this, and that's made using this number line only. So if we try that, what we can do is we can do 99, that is the jump from where Bunny started, add how many jumps he has to take. We have to take 10 jumps times, and in how many we have to altogether take 10 jumps and in 5 counts. So 10 times 5. So this would be 99, add 10 times 5, which is 50, which is equal to 149. So we get the same answer. Can you see? We using the formula and using this lengthy process, we are getting the same answer. So you can try any one of the techniques. You can try either the long method or you can simply write the number from where the animal is starting, add in brackets the number of steps that he has to take times the amount of jumps he is doing in every step, and if we multiply them, we multiplied 10 and 5, we got 50. 90 add was already there, so 90 add 50 would be 149. That is the total number of the jump on which Bunny would reach in his 10th jump. Okay, so this was about Bunny. Now let's move on to find Taru's 10th jump. Now this time we can try the shorter way of using the formula. it's not getting erased. So now let's try using the formula to solve the second part, find out Taru's 10th jump. Now what we have learned? Firstly, we will write the number from which Taru is starting. So he is starting from 106, add in brackets. We'll have how many, which jump are we calculating? The 10th jump times in how many uh, jumps is he moving? So he is moving by every fourth jump he is doing, so times 4. So this is how we do it. Now we have to do we have to do 106, add 10 times 4 is 40, so which is equal to 146, right? This is equal to 146. That means Taru will be on 146th step if he takes his 10th jump. So I can write 146. Now let's move on for the last one, Gabru. Gabru is taking jumps in 7 and he has started from the number 90. So again we have to calculate Gabru's 10th jump. So again we would use the same formula. We would do 90 from where he is starting, add in brackets, we have to calculate the 10th jump times how many jumps is he doing in one single jump. It is 7. So we would do 10 times 7, which is equal to this is equal to 90, add 10 times 7, that is 70, which is equal to 9 at 7, which is 16. So 160 would be the answer for this third question of Taru's 10 jumps. Okay, so these were all about the various jumps and the number at which they will reach. I would write 160 over here as well. Okay, now let's move on for the next question. Gabru and Bunny both jump on numbers 104 dash and dash. Okay, now we have to find any two more numbers on which both Gabru and Bunny will jump. So for that what we can do is we'll have to calculate the count of Gabru and Bunny. How can we do that? We would be making the same number line table that we made. So we would first make for Gabru. Gabru we made it initially only, so we can simply write that very quickly. We had started from the number 90, right? Whose one did we make? We made bunny. Okay, we made bunnies. So we can start with Gabru 90, and then add 7 would be 97, add another 7 would be 104, add another 7 would be 111, add another 7 would be 118, add another 7 would be 125, add another 7 132, add another 7 139, add another 7 146, add another 7 153, add another 7 160. So these are the count for whom? For Gabru. Now let's begin with bunny. Now bunny, now if we look at bunny's count, we have we start with the number 99, then add another 5 would be 104, add another 5 would be 109, add another 5 114, add another 5 would be 119, add another 5 124, add another 5 129, add another 5 134, add another 5 139, add another 5 144, add another 5 149. So these are the numbers for bunny. Now we have both Gabru and bunny over here and their numbers and counts. Now we can circle the common ones and find out which ones are the numbers on which both Gabru and bunny are jumping on the same on the same number. So we can circle those numbers. So the first one is 104. Okay, we can't circle it like this, otherwise our number will be lost. So we can circle it this way. 104. Then what number we have in common? We have 139. And if we continue writing this whole sequence, then we'll find more such numbers that are in common. So if we continue this sequence, after 149 we have 154, 159, 160, 169, then 174. And in the same way, if we keep counting over here from 160, we'll have 167 and then 174. So the third number in common would be 174. But since we are falling short of time, I just told you how to count and write your numbers. So the two numbers that are common between both Gabru and Bunny's count are 139, 140, 104 is already written there, and 174. Now let's move on and let's read further. Find out. Taru and Bunny jump on numbers dash 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 and dash. Okay, we have to find out Taru and Bunny have jumped on which numbers. So yes, looking at the previous answer, Taru and Bunny have together jumped on 104, 139, 174 and we can have more such numbers. So Taru and Bunny have jumped on these three numbers. We can have one more. We can think of one more by extending our table. This number line table that we have made, we can extend this a bit more and get two more such pair of numbers. So the next question says, is there any number where all the three of them jump? So what do you think? Is there any number where all the three of them come together? So yes, all the three would come together. Let's see on which number. For that we'll have to complete the third table as well, that is Taru's table. We'll have to complete this also in order to get the third number. So here we can have Taru's coin count. So let's say Taru began from 106, right? So 100 and on the 10th jump, Taru has reached 146. So Taru's 10th jump is 146. We can simply try adding in fourths in 146. So 146 add another 4 would be 150. Add another 4, 154. Add another 4, 158. Add another 4, 162. Add another 4, 166. Add another 4, 170. Add another 4, 174. So can you see? We have calculated that Taru also will reach to 174 if he jumps in fourths. So that means 174 is a common number between all the three, between Gabru, Bunny and Taru. So we can write 174 over here. Now let's come on to the very last question. The last question says, guess who will finish in the least jumps? Something in how many jumps? Okay, so we have to find out who will finish in the least jumps, who will take the least number of jumps to finish. So what do you think? Gabru is starting from 90, Bunny is starting from 99, and Taru is starting from 106. Who will take the least number of jumps in order to finish? So here for the third question, it would be Gabru who will finish in the least number of jumps. Let's see how. Gabru is at 90 and he is taking jumps in 7. So can you see he is taking jumps in the biggest amount. Bunny is taking jumps in 5s, Taru is taking jumps in 4s, but Gabru is taking jumps in 7s. Since he is taking jumps in 7s, he will reach to the destination early. So Gabru, can you see in the 10th jump, Gabru reached 160, while Bunny and Taru were only at 149 and 146. Gabru was already moving ahead in his 10th jump only. So Gabru is definitely moving faster. He is taking bigger number of jumps. So we would have Gabru over here. Gabru is taking Gabru will finish in the least number of jumps, and we have to now find out in how many jumps will he finish. So can you see we have numbers till 175 on the snake, right? And Gabru has reached till 10th, till 10 in 10 jumps he has reached till 160. He has to go till 175. That means from 160, if he takes if he moves in sevens, the 11th jump would be 167, and the 12th jump will be, add another 7 to 167, it would be 174. Now can you see Gabru has taken just 2 more jumps and he has reached till 174, so which is almost the destination. So it means that Gabru will have to take 12 jumps in order to reach till 174. Till 10 jumps he was at 160, on 11th jump he was 167, and on his 12th jump he was at 174. So he would take 12 jumps in order to reach to 174, and this is how we will solve such questions. We would start with the next set of questions in our tomorrow session at 4 o'clock. Okay, and we would try to complete this concept by tomorrow. So please don't miss tomorrow's class in order to complete this chapter, and do like, subscribe and share with your friends if you really like our sessions. And now it's time, so let's meet tomorrow. Bye.